It's Mo, bro. What is up? Hey, Design. You had a horrible day. Oh. You got joomed, Design. You got joomed. Printer Bros, what's up? What is up? Yash. What's happening, guys? Daryl's in the house. Toy, what is happening? Crazy PA today. Yeah, it was a little volatile for sure. And then it got real choppy in the afternoon. Amit, what is up? Sorry guys, I'm eating some olives. So yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. I ended up getting a trade day payout, which is sweet. About $500. Daily payout, my very first one, so. But I did blow an account. I blew a I blew another trade day account. I had it up to around 1,300 or so, 1,400, and then I ended up blowing it. Yeah, I took one too many trades. For sure. Ishmi, what is up? All things considered, probably my worst day ever. You think by now I'd just... Yeah, this afternoon got really choppy. I wish I would have just walked away. But I ended up hopping back on in the afternoon, and I got caught trading that midday chop as well, and end up blowing that one Tradeday funded account. I tried to push it over, but because I got this one pushed over today for the daily payout, and I had that other one up about 1,300, and I tried to push that one over and ended up blowing it. So oh, Max Brock, thanks so much, man. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. So yeah, I'm in the same boat. I mean, I've done the same thing. I've blown a lot of personal capital trying to learn this game. So I'm with you. I lost $60,000 in well, less than a month trading personal options. So I appreciate that, man. The market has me humbled. For sure. Willie C. Hey, at least you walked away red. So down 2,000, you walked away red. It's a rough day, but at least it's still alive. Exactly. Speaking of that, I gotta check on the Buellanox. That's really strange. I got rebuild for 2 Buellanox accounts and it did not. Did not activate. Just checking on something real quick, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely got rebuild 2 Buellanox accounts and I did not have them activated. So I'm gonna write a sport ticket right now. So yeah, I got rebuild for 2 Buellanox 90% off, $15.75 on the 17th, and they did not activate on Project X. So I'm gonna send them a ticket right now. I want my accounts. You didn't like today, Extraordinary Cave Trader? Yeah, a lot of people got beat up today. Got very choppy this afternoon for sure. His Royal Trades, what is up? Fiber Splice. Let's get those likes up, guys. I will give away an account today. Hopefully that'll brighten someone's day. A Tradeify account. A growth account. If we get those likes up. About 6 minutes before the market opens. 50K. Let's see. NQ opened up somewhere around their funky chop, little candle long up, down. I've never seen that. Yeah, well, so I kind of think that this summer has been a little unordinary with their trends and their opening drives. They've kind of been crazy, right? The opening drives just like take right off, but and then we've been getting these weird trend days. And I was just talking to my trading buddy earlier, and I says, you know, we're really going to have to adjust to more of inside days instead of the trendy days, which has been happening for the last month or two. I've been getting these trend days that, you know, I mean, trend days usually only happen about 20% of the time. One stop. Oh no. What is going on? You lost 24K in options? Ouch. Mean reversion was the play? Yeah, Willie C. So I made my money early on, and then, like I said, I tried to push a trade day account in the afternoon chop and ended up getting smoked. But I ended up making $2,500 on this account. So day one payout, $505, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I shouldn't have been trading this afternoon. Jay Hundo, so 50K evals on core, you can do 30 micros, but once funded, only 5 micros. Why? Or so yeah, so they have a scaling rule. Jay Hundo. Yeah, my funded futures. A lot of them do. A lot of them will cut you down once you get funded. Some don't, like Take Profit Trader doesn't. Tradeday, they allow you 5 contracts on a 50K. Apex lets you. I'm pretty sure Top Step cuts you down. I think you have to scale up with Top Step too. Michael Gianna's first inside bar did pay today. Yes, guys. If you guys took the first inside bar, it did pay. So. Oh, design. Yeah. Take Profit Trader has been my kryptonite too for a bunch of years. Market's about ready to open, guys. All right. Little slight gap. Not really. Slight gap. NQ. Joel Hill, what is up? Coach Fred in the house. What's going on? Hope you had a good vacation. Chef Chris is in the house. John Walk, Disciplined Trader. Trucker Scott, what is up? Monica, how was my trading today? Very good. I got my very first trade day payout, so I'm very happy about that. I said I was gonna do it. By the end of the year, they were on my hit list, and I did it. But I did blow. I had 2 funded accounts. I blew 1. I stopped trading this account when I got up to like $500, and then I had the other one up to like $1,300, and I tried to push that one over, and I got caught in that afternoon chop. So 180 FX, what is up? Bruce Lee, Jason Richardson, Jay Hundo. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Discipline trader. Yeah, it was tricky for some. Yeah, definitely tricky. Let's go. Got funded. 8 funded take profit traders. Let's go. I did blow a take profit trader eval today, too. But everything else looked really good. My XFAs looked really good. I think I was up about $600 or $700 on those. The core accounts, these two are funded. 682 on each one of these today. So these are looking marvelous. 1500 on this core account. And this take profit trader is actually passed, so I believe. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. So I should have a funded account take profit trader tomorrow. Another one. Anyone else? Yeah, Jay Hundo. I'm really like digging Tradeify lately. 41,000 this month, not bad. No. Luna Trades, what is going on? How was your day? Hope your day was well. Thank you, Sovereignty, Moneymaker. Mr. John Carter in the house eating Mexican food and watching me. Uh-oh. Well, continue to watch me after you run home to the pot. So John Carter, yeah, so I was up pretty good on that Tradeify account and ended up getting chopped up. Take profit trader, no, Tradeday account. Man, I can't get them all straight. I was up like 1,300 on that day one. On the other one, I tried to push it over. Like I pushed this one over, it got smoked. So yeah. Did I see the Funding Ticks new deal? I have not. I have not traded with Funding Ticks yet. $50 all-in cost for 50K account. So Joel, Tradeday also has some really good deals as well. But yeah, that sounds like a great deal. So $59.40 for intraday. Still going on. Get daily payouts. But yeah, that sounds like a good deal. I have to check. I gotta check out the Funding Ticks. I haven't checked them out yet. Funded Next, Funding Ticks. I haven't checked either one of them out or traded with them. John Walks in the house. Hey, past 2 take profit trader 25Ks. Yeah, they'll get processed tonight. JD54. Just a little bit later than usual. $1,000 payouts, Funding Ticks. Guys, smash that like button. I will give you guys a choice. We get 140 likes. At the end of the stream, I will do a giveaway. I'll give you guys a choice. I'll give you a choice of a take profit trader 50K or a Tradeify 50K growth account. But smash that like button and we'll do that towards the end of the stream. Wow, nice little push there. Market seemed very bullish until the end of the day, and then it just got very choppy in my opinion. But it just seemed like it just did not want to go down. Like it just kept getting bought up every time it tried to push down, which is kind of crazy. O'Brien, do you have to build a buffer on take profit trader eval? So no, you just have to get to $3,000, but you have to stay under 50% consistency. So you can make 1,500 on day 1, 1,500 on day 2, and then you can just flip for 3 days. So just get in and out of a trade real quick. Unclaimed King, you're up 1,000 on a Take Profit Trader account. Let's go. On a funded account. Let's go. Keep it rolling. On a 50K or a 25K? J-Val, shown in the house. Nice. Yeah, just remember, guys, you don't have to get a day one payout. Here's a nice thing. So the end of day account with Tradeday, I decided right on I was going to push it. I mean, you guys know me. I like to push my take profit traders, even though they're intraday trailing on day one. Well, end of day trailing on trade day, day one payouts, and I was like, I'm really gonna push this bad boy. And so once I got up, I kept trading a little bit. Here's what happened. I ended up going short off the first inside bar here. That paid nicely. I ended up going short again off this inside bar. I got stopped out. And I was in pretty heavy. So if I had intraday trailing on that account, that trade day account, it probably would have hurt pretty bad. But since it was end of day, I was like, okay. And I let it settle down. And I ended up going short again off this inside bar here. And went in pretty heavy and ended up getting the daily payout. So why the move up? Market only goes up, man. No, I don't know. I don't think there's any news. I think this is pretty technical. It was a nice push up. This is something I've been watching. These outside bars and stuff during the close, and then the breaks of them. I'm gonna have to start like going back and looking at some back testing or just forward testing them and start taking these breaks, because they've been working during the open. Very risky trades because of the spreads, but yeah, I don't know, they've been working. Yeah, $50. Yeah, funding ticks. I have not traded with them yet, but well, Monica, I think trade day is good, but we will see. I am gonna request a payout tonight, and we'll see how good they are. I'm sure I'll get paid, but my very first payout. But yeah, I think they're good. They've been around since 2021, I believe. And I started trading with them back in 2023. I've only tried a handful of times. Let's see how many accounts I've actually bought with them. I don't know if I can actually see. I don't know if I can actually see my full billing, but I bet I haven't bought more than 7 accounts since 2023 with them. So I'm probably not net profitable with them with this payout, but if I get one tomorrow, I'd probably be pretty close to net profitable. Yeah, usually you can look back through your billing, but yeah, thanks, Coach Fred. Yeah. Take back some of that Trade day money. But yeah, I think they're pretty good, Monica. The only thing I don't like about Trade Day is that 7-day eval. And you got to stay under 30%. I mean, that's tough, to be honest. But right now, the price is right. Guys, it's still 40% off. If you are interested, Pine with a capital P. But for Trade Day. Nate recovered 50% of this morning loss on that drive up. Oh, okay, Nate. Thank you. ICT stuff, top of a wick lines with 15-minute IFEG forming in 10:30 candle. 15. Oh, interesting, Nate. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. $21. Yeah, for sure, investors. I'll definitely look into it. I trade personal account, JVal. Yeah, lately I've been trading options, SPX options on it. I actually did not place a trade today in options. I wish I would have. I think I would have got paid. But yeah, I sell call spreads and things like that. Powers, first payout ever. Let's go. On Take Profit Trader, no doubt. 280 bucks. So that is not easy. Congratulations, Powers 737. Let's give it up for Powers. That is not an easy feat. I mean, to get a very first payout with Take Profit Trader, that is not easy. So I hope you get many more payouts. Hope you get lots of daily payouts with them. So I'm actually going to pull up my Buellnox account. I have to trade this account one more day. I was trading it yesterday to lock in this payout. So I'm not going to flip it, but I'm going to place a trade with minis with a proper stop. So you can see my stats here. Looking pretty good. So today will be day 10. I'm gonna keep it at a $350 max loss. I'm gonna wait for something. I think possibly this could form an inside bar here. No positions yet, Charles. I don't know. So what I do is, guys, I take the break of the inside bar. So whichever way it breaks, I end up taking the break. Please do not follow my trades if you guys want to trade it, but I can't be blamed. 50. We have an inside bar here. So I place a buy order above and below. That's what I do. Buy and sell orders, I mean, above and below. And then I, yeah, first inside bar, dude. In the third. The second one almost got me, but the honest take, so this one I got paid on. This one paid big time. The very first one. Oh no, sorry. This one paid There was almost no drawdown on the very first one. Almost zero drawdown. And then I ended up taking this one, and I got beat up. But then this one, I ended up taking pretty heavy. And I was pretty much done with all my accounts at that point. But yeah. So yeah, pretty good green day. The only funded account I lost was that trade day. How do you get the inside bar indicator on Tradeday? Yeah, it's LDT inside outside bars. Right here. Just look in the community indicators and you'll find it. But yeah, my very first trade day payout, honest take. So, pretty excited about that. But I wasn't happy about losing the other one. That was a bozo move. It's called LDT Inside Outside Bars Extraordinary Cave Trader on Tradeday. LDT right here. The indicator's nice, but you don't need it. You can see them pretty easily. Sometimes they're like equal or something, but did I do any discretionary today? Yeah, I did this afternoon. His royal trades. I don't even know how many trades I took this afternoon with that other trade day account. I guess I was just pushing buttons. It was kind of dumb trading. Had such a good morning, and then I just started pushing buttons in the afternoon. It was horrible. Turn my fan on. Sometimes you just gotta push the button. True. So we got short. I'm gonna place a very tight stop. And I'm not gonna look for that much. Just gonna look for a 1-to-1. So this is essentially, like I was saying earlier, if you guys are just tuning in, this is a flip. Essentially, I just have to trade this account for one more day. I have to, and I get a $1,500 payout. So this is locked in for $1,500, basically. So with Take Profit Trader, you can't. I mean, Buellanox, you have to trade the accounts for 10 days, and you only technically can flip for 20% of your traded days. So, so I'm up pretty decent on this account where I don't really need the flip. You know, with like 1 micro in and out. As long as this account stays up above $4,600, then I can get a payout, a max payout. So took a beach trip this weekend. Trading skill took a little hit. Oh, that's awesome, Willie C. Though. Yeah, I mean, it's so nice to get away for the weekend, though. I hope you guys had a good weekend. If you guys are just tuning in, if you guys didn't tune in last night, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Back to the grind now for another week. Thought about taking it on my my funded future core account too. The short. I believe we left a small gap down there. Maybe not. Oh yeah, right there. We left a small gap at the open. Just a point or two, but oh, nice biblical. Why can't my funded futures use this chart, Zaid? The Project X? Because Top Step owns it. Oh, gap on MNQ? Oh, nice biblical. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear it's helping some people. It's something that I've been trading a while, and I've recently gotten more serious about it. I just decided that discretionary trading is just not where it's at. I mean, you really have to just have an edge and just stick with your edge as best as possible. And you got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes you'll have a losing streak with the inside bars. You will. But yeah, I've been trying to add some more things to my arsenal as well, you know, with the outside bars, that kind of thing. And Harami candles with YM, I've been watching those. I haven't got serious about it yet, but something I've been watching with the YM is these Harami candles. You see, like here, these purple candles here, these are Haramis, the breaks of them. Been working very well with YM. You can see they're just working. Big stops and stuff, but man, you literally, if you took these possibly for 1-to-1s, except this one's not good, you really didn't get stopped out at all. So check those out if you guys are interested. I'm gonna leave my stop where it is. I'm not gonna move it, because if I take a loss on this trade, that'll be one trade and done. Oh yeah. Coop, you talking about Project X? Yeah, that's exactly what they ended up saying, Coop. CEO Matt from My Funded Futures, wanting to be able to basically share information, supposedly. You know, if everyone's trading on Top Step X, Project X with other firms, and they can share information. Supposedly, I don't know. So, bang, nice little trade there. So $1,500 payout locked in on this account. Let's go. First inside bar on that one. I just went for a 1-to-1. You could probably get 10 points or more. It could possibly push down into this gap, but that's all I'm looking for on this account. So, yes, lock me out. Don't let me touch this account. So 55,428. I will take out $1,500. That'll leave me still a nice buffer on this account. And then hopefully what I'm going to try to do is I'm starting to get rebuild for some 90% off Bulanox accounts. These are all 90% off. And then I'm going to try to pass 3 of those, or 2 more of those, maybe 3, as many as I can. And then I'm going to activate some more master accounts. That's my game plan on that one. During the day, it works so good when consolidating. Yeah, biblical, it does. Am I trading standing without a chair? I mean, I am very short, but I am standing. I am standing. I'm only 5'6", but I'm not sitting down. You like, Zay, do you like Project X? I like Project X too. I like the Project X for the lockout button and stuff. That really like helps me. Thank you, RW. Appreciate it. Thank you, John. Hedging accounts with different props isn't much of an edge considering consistent rules in place. Yeah. It's... So there is ways to do it, Willie C, but I've never been able to do it. The games that people play with these accounts, the fraud and stuff that goes on is kind of crazy. But yeah, it's pretty tough still. Especially with intraday trailing accounts, things like that, it's really hard to hedge. Yes, pump those likes up, Fiber Splice. Let's get those likes up, guys. We'll get those likes up to 140. I'll either give away a 50K Take Profit Trader account credit or a 50K Tradeify growth account. Yeah, a lot of times Tech T, you gotta pay attention to the Apex. Sometimes they rebill at 80%, and sometimes they rebill at even higher. So you really gotta watch the Apex rebills. So you wait for the candle to close either way on the body. That's interesting, Biblical. So I think you probably traded a little bit different than me, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm actually fascinated when people trade my strat differently. You know, like Methodical Man, you know, came up with a 20-point take profit and back tested it. I like that. I was trading it like 30 points take stop loss, 60-point take profit. But the winning percentage was very low. But when I won big. I won 60 points. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? I like that 20-point take profit. Because mentally, it's easier for me to have a higher win percentage. It doesn't necessarily mean it's more profitable. It's just, it's easier on me mentally. We need a financial crisis, Eric. Yeah, go back to was it last April, March, April, when the market we were having like 300-point 5-minute candles. Tradeify growth accounts are end of day. Nice, Roman. Need 806 to pass this combine. Let's go. Veej 2007. Let's go. Thank you so much for the sub, guys. We are approaching 3,000 subs. Maybe we can get there by the end of the month. I'm hoping. Once the body closes, you really rely on it. Nice. Cave Trader market only goes up. Yeah. Smash the like button, guys. So, like I said, we will do an account giveaway, but it will be towards the end of the stream. We'll do a moose race, guys. I got my moose hat ready. Got the moose hat ready. Yo, Hitchman, what is up? Yes, Tactical. I believe it is. Boy, it's been so long since I paid an activation fee. Yes, I believe it is. Yeah, 130. Yep. All accounts. Any size. The Moose Hat will be back tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys using my code PINE for all the props. I really appreciate it. I want to give back to you guys as much as I can. Hopefully it brightens someone's day. So I'll talk a little bit about my just for more new traders. So with Buell and Ox, guys, when I use Project X, so with Buell and Ox you have to trade it for 10 days. So in my mind, what I'm thinking is, you know, I don't really need to go for big home runs. So you'll see like this is my second payout on this account. So here's the first batch of trades. You know, 6 trades, 2 trades, 3 trades, 10 trades, 8. But you can see like the days are 768, 369, 400. You know, between like $200 to like $700 usually. And then I've been really limiting my losses, so I've been keeping a daily loss limit of around $600 or $700, and I keep that locked in. And then once I kind of hit those base hit days, I walk away. And if I hit the $700 loss, which I did on day 1 after taking a payout on this account, I just closed it down. You know, well, I automatically just shut it down. So I really just been kind of taking the base hits. This day was a nice day. I caught a nice trade on this, but yeah, really not going for anything big, and the account just kind of slowly grinds up. And yeah, so now I'm on my second payout with it. So just you can kind of see like my winning average is around 67%, 1 to 4 R&R. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. It just, you don't have to keep pushing it. Like today with Tradeday, I kept trying to push it, and I had that account up to, so I had one ready for day 1 payout, and the other one I had up to like $1,300, which is a great day, and I should have just closed it out and came back tomorrow and then kept trading it, and then probably would have got over a daily payout again, especially if I would have copy traded the two together. You know, it could have been a good possibility, but no. What did I do? I came back in the afternoon and I tried to push it, and I got chopped big time. I just I wasn't trading my edge, and it did not work out. So, but with Buell and Ox, with the Project X, is like, you know, I make those few trades, I come up here, I hit the lockout button, and I'm done, and I move on to another account, and it's been working out. I've been probably, Buell and Ox has probably been my most profitable prop firm for the last month or 2 months. Don't know why, but because I think that Buell and Ox is actually one of the tougher ones to get a payout on, because you have to trade it for 10 days. It's intraday trailing. There's a consistency rule. Hey Amit, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, let's go, FX Academy. 5 XFAs. Anyway, I went on a little tangent there. The scale account. So the big difference between Zaid, the My Fund Future scale account, and the core is the payout structures. Really, that's the big thing. Core account, you're capped at $1,000 per payout, and the scale account, You start off, I think, with like 1,200, and then it goes up each payout. That's the big difference. The other difference, I believe, is the contract size. I think you're allowed more contracts with the scale. But I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's the same actually. But yeah, the main thing is that you start with, I actually start with the 1,500 payout. I'm actually gonna try this. Oops, I wanted the bracket. Oh well. I'm thinking to break off this outside bar, but it's right into the VWAP, which I do not like. I generally risk 40 points means, yeah. Awesome means, yeah. So that's the thing. I'll size down sometimes to micros if it's the stops, if I can't handle the stop. Yep. You just scale down. But yeah, the stop always goes on the opposite side of the candle. John Walk, I haven't traded with him. I believe Nutty Bar and Patrick Whelan have made deals with funding ticks, but I have not traded with them yet. Josie, I'm not quite sure what you mean, Josie. A scale 50k my funded futures or an instant funded 150k 50k Tradeify? That is definitely two different animals. Those are two different animals. So if I had the choice, I would take a Tradeify 150k straight to funded all day long. If I had the choice, if you're going to give me one. All right, stopped out on that. That did not work. All payouts from 5-minute inside bars? No. No, I trade discretionary. I'm pretty transparent about that. I do trade some discretionary. I just like to point out some of the systematic trades that do work pretty well. Stefan, what is going on? JC Trades, what is up? But yeah, no, that sounds like a good deal, John Walk. I guess they're like $50. So I went in 2 contracts pretty heavy. It was a cheap trade there, but we put in another outside bar. I might actually take a stab again if we break this. Actually, I know I am. I might take it again. I'm actually gonna hop in short here. So this is more discretionary right here. I still think we got that gap down here that could be filled. So we'll see. I don't know. If I get stopped out on this, I might get beat up on this core count, but so we do. If you look at the 1-minute chart, we do have this gap left down in here. At least it's showing one. I mean, I want to get a new funded account since Top Step screwed you over. Let's see. I like either one, Zaid, for sure. Actually, you know what? I don't care for the scale accounts. I like the core or the pros. My funded futures. To be honest with you, I'm okay with getting $1,000 payouts with the core accounts. To me, I look at core accounts like they kind of those are the pay the bills accounts. That's what pays the bills. Do I want to milk them forever? No, I don't. I do want to work on a pro account and see if we get triggered here. I'm gonna go and add to this to 2 contracts here. If we actually break this downside. But boy, it doesn't really want to. Just like everything else. Oh, Roman, yeah, you still looking for that 806? I forgot. The point, Zaid, of the pro account is, so a pro account is you're pretty much uncapped with payouts up to $100,000. So there's no consistency rule. If you caught a monster day, if you went in, there's also no scaling rule with a pro account either. So you can go in with, if you have a 50K account, you can go in with 5 contracts. You know, there's no scaling rules, contracts. There's no consistency rule with any of the accounts now, but and then there's no payout rule. So if you catch a nice trade with a pro account, you know, and trade that bad boy, because you have to trade it for 14 days, but it's not 14 trading days. I believe it's just 1 trade per week. So yeah, yeah, you just add into your buffer, exactly. Yeah, like this account right here, I'm up to $1,358 on this funded core account. This is only day 2, so I still gotta trade it for 3 more days. But if I could make a couple $100 tomorrow, a couple $100 the next day, and a couple $100 on day 5, then I'm gonna take the $1,000 max payout and then pay myself, and then whatever I have for buffers, whatever I have. If I blow the account, then so be it, you know. But I don't want to. I don't want to earn and burn the core accounts, but they're kind of set up to be earned and burned in a way. But that's not the goal. The goal, because I think if you're looking to like get a live account or something like that, and you're not looking to trade your personal account, then going with something like a pro account, and then really building that buffer up. Because if you build up a large buffer with a core account, they're only going to start you off at, say, I think it's like $2,000 on a live account. So whatever your drawdown is that's where you're going to start off. With a pro account, you could go in with $20,000-$30,000 into a live account or something like that, you know. So that's kind of the idea. And we're talking about my funded futures, not Take Profit Trader Pro account, which, oh, this is not good. Inside bar, guys. Maybe I'll get lucky and this inside bar will fail. See, this is where I didn't even actually wait for the break of this outside bar. And I should have. Yeah, Willie C for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, Zayd. Yeah. No, I hear you. $6,000 drawdown is pretty good. That is the nice part about Tradeify. It's essentially paying for the drawdown, right? So you start off with $6,000 end of day drawdown. Personally, I got my payouts with Tradeify 25K straight to funded accounts. Because you have to make less money. You know? So make less money and currently still on sale right now, guys. Oops. Is the Tradeify accounts, and no one's really bought any with my code, which is perfectly fine, but yeah, it's still going on right now. If you use code PINE, $250 for straight to funded and $175 for straight to funded 25K. Don't sleep on the 25K accounts, guys. I'm telling you. You do you, but this trade is aggravating. This is not good for me. Yeah, biblical. I should have waited. That was dumb on my part. I could still get out of this trade, but my stop's 1950. I might get hit. I might get lucky. Yeah, the core counts, John, for sure. End of day drawdowns, no consistency. The only thing they've changed, John, is you can't pass them in one day on the evals. You have to stay under 50% consistency. My stop loss bar doesn't last long on the chat. It's on the chart. It's only next to it. How can I set it up as a parent? Oh, okay. So you mean these ATM settings here? So like if you want like a 10 point, I have it set here for 40 and 40. Is this what you're talking about, Josie? Yeah, Willie. See, I kind of think like if you're not already a profitable trader, then going straight to funded is not gonna really help you that much. But I think like trying to pass it. You guys like want a challenge? Trade day eval is pretty tough. 30% consistency, trade it for 7 days. Like that's a good challenge. Scale account means basically with my funded futures is the payout. So you have to scale. They scale your payouts. So guys, have you ever heard of inside bars? Probably should have took them, huh? Boy, that's so stupid. Maybe we'll get lucky. I know we're gonna run it, but maybe we'll get lucky. Thinking I can save myself a few bucks, or we might get lucky here. But I think we'll run this wick. Yeah, there it goes. That was dumb, guys. so let me just talk about this trade real quick. So we put in this, we got stopped out on this trade. I looked for the long off this outside bar, got stopped out. We put in this outside bar. We started to push down. I anticipated the break lower. I hopped in short, anticipating the break, and we never actually broke. Put in an inside bar. I probably should have got out right then, but I didn't, and then we just got stopped out. So that was stupid. So I'm still, my bias was kind of like, oh, maybe we'll break down through that outside bar. We'll actually push down into this little open gap on the 1 minute on NQ, but Biblical took it because he's way more disciplined than me. Sorry, I'll go back to the chat. Oh yeah, so the scale accounts, yeah, so the scale accounts are basically, they scale you from 1,500, and each payout you go up. With a core account, you get 1 cap, 1K payout. Tradeday payouts, so it's basically, I'll pull it up again, but with the Lightning accounts, you got to get to 1,500 bucks on a 25K, 3,000 on a 50K, and then you have to trade it for 7 days, and you have to stay with under 20% consistency. It changes with the growth and the advanced accounts. But 25K is a $1,000 payout, 50K are $2,000 payouts, and then it goes up or whatever from there. But growth accounts are a little bit different. The 35% consistency, you still got to trade it for 7 days. You just have to make 5 days or more of $150 or more on a 50K account, and it goes up from there. And then the max payout, I believe, is 1,500 bucks on payout one, and then it goes up from there. So, and then you have a drawdown of $2,100. So we get over that buffer, it stops trailing. But growth accounts are end of day, advanced accounts are intraday. We are pushing up, guys. I'm down 500 on this core account. Doesn't feel good. Oh, nice biblical. So you went long at 816.75, so you actually waited for the close above. So let me get this correct. You waited for the close instead of taking the break, the initial break. You waited for the close above or below that inside bar. So so in this case, you waited for the close above, and then you took the long. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Hey, thank you, Batman Cat. I appreciate it. Smash that like button. Oh, I was setting up the giveaway too, guys. We'll run it about 8 p.m. Eastern time. But we should get over 140 likes, right, guys? Exclamation point pine in the chat. We'll do a moose race later in the stream. I'll give you guys a choice. Take Profit Trader, 50K credit, or a Tradeify 50K growth account. Please have sign-ins for either one of those accounts too. Also, if it taps and stops at the top of the inside bar, most likely it will go back up. Oh, interesting, biblical. Yeah, I like your spin on it. I like that you're you know, looking at it differently. You like it when it lines up with other confluences? Yeah. I just never really found any. You know? Now that inside bar is forming. That is true. Exclamation point pine in the chat, guys, to join the giveaway. We'll do it towards the end of the stream. But let's get those likes up as well. We'll do, let's see. I want to put the Discord in the chat too. You guys haven't joined the Discord? So you're gonna wait here. Yeah, so we're gonna put another inside bar. It is top of the hour too. Very cheap inside bar trade right here. I'm already beat up on this account. Feels bad. So I got my Top Step accounts looking pretty good too. This one's up 1,000. This one's up, or almost 1,100. This one's up 1,500. These 150Ks. Looking pretty good on those. I'm gonna try to respect a daily loss limit on those. So we have an inside bar that forms. Funny ticks don't seem bad. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. I'm sure that... I just like to go with more established props myself. If you guys, let's see. If you guys are interested in funding ticks, I do have a code. It is Pine for funding ticks. Like I said, I have not traded with them yet, but I do have a code with them. It is Pine. So I don't know anything about them. I'd like to wait to trade with them myself before I'm gonna take a short here. Yeah, I'm an affiliate horde, Zaid, sometimes. Now what I do is I sign up for these companies before they stop allowing other people to sign up. Like my funded futures and stuff, you can't sign up. Hey, Cube in the house. What's going on? Long time no see, man. Great. I got my very first trade day payout today. And I just locked in a Bulenox payout. So good day. So I am short now. Maybe we actually run this. I'm gonna add another contract. Coach Hume, yeah. Thank you, ICT. Appreciate you. Waiting on my first top 1 biblical. Nice. I haven't traded with them either. Yeah, Cube. That was my kryptonite was trade day. So I kind of like made a goal to try to pass one, or try to get a payout with them. That 7-day eval is a challenge, but so it kind of felt bad. I did blow a trade day today as well. Trying to push it over, but it felt bad because I'm just like, oh man, because the 7-day eval. So what I'm looking to do is sweep this low here, take some off, and then see if we can catch a runner down into that open gap. Maybe we don't fill the gap. Who knows? Roman needs 808. Let's go. Let's do it for Roman. Matter of fact, right there. Give me 808. Get me out of one contract. I added on this push down. Oh yeah, so you look for the complete close biblical. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it'd be a little tricky in the morning to wait for that candle to close, but it probably still works just because of the volatility. So like, yeah, I guess you could have hopped in here. This one, yeah, you would have been saved by this one. This one, you would still got it. You would have got good. This one, yeah, you would have been. This one, not so much. This one, you've been saved. That is something I'm going to take a. That is something I'm going to take a look at. Is it a custom indicator? No, it's just something on it's on the community indicator, so I guess it's custom. It's if you go to explore community indicators and then look for LDT inside outside bars. So latter day trader. It's on Tradeday. Level 2, yeah, that's the one I got paid on. How much trade day pay? Just $500. So I made $2,500 today. So it's day 1. $500 daily payout. Oh, nice, Zaid. Top 50 trade MNQ or NQ? Yeah, I bet, Zaid. The trick is you can make a lot of money trading NQ, but like the trick is to be consistent, right? To be consistent. I think you can be a lot more consistent if you're trading like ES or YM. But you're not going to have as big days and things like that. But consistency really is key. Come on, give me 808 for Roman. Average loss 973, average win was 398. Yeah, that's not that great. Unless he has a very high win percentage. Corey, the phone trader in the house. What is up? Yes, you can design. You can consistently lose accounts trading NQ. That is a fact. It is wild. 75% win rate to break even. Yeah, that's pretty high. That's pretty high. What is up? Liquidated. Just got done cutting the grass. That's not the when people say go touch grass, that's not the definition I have. It's mowing the lawn. No fun. No, it doesn't matter what you trade, J Hundo. I don't care what you trade. I mean, you can trade lean hogs if you can make money doing it consistently. You can make money doing it, you know. But yeah, I agree with you. I just think new traders, you know, are constantly looking to see whether or not, like, what they should be trading and stuff. I used to bounce around. I bounced around from gold to CL to ES to NQ to YM, ES. I've traded them all, you know. Yeah, Zayd, exactly. We met at the bar. I don't remember. You fed me too many IPAs. Celebrity Terry Trades in the house. What is going on, Terry? How long I've been trading? Since 2021. Trading futures. Let's give it up for Terry Trades 100. The celebrity. My Funded Futures host. TV host. And Trey said, yeah, same, Jay Hondo. That's when I got it in. Oh, you broke your back? Damn. Yeah, I've been a carpenter and mechanic and all that good stuff too. Another inside bar here, guys. It just does not want to push down. Concrete, yeah. Concrete sucks, man. Concrete is hard work. Damn hard work. Yeah, this is way easier on the body, Jay Hondo. Doing this as a career, I can just try to rehabilitate my body instead of like abusing it. Mentally, sometimes it's not so good, but Pineapple Brooks is back dancing. Yeah, that's it with my moose hat. Hey Tyler, what is up? Yeah, we just kind of chopping that view up now. How long does it take liquidated? They're not the fastest, to be honest. By tomorrow morning, you'll have them. But they are not the fastest to switch over. Pun intended, concrete hard work. Yeah, it is. You have a mowing business. You can. Oh, that's good. I mean, you have your own business, so you can. So you can, you know, spend the time trading. I do have some office hands. Yeah, I was doing a little carpentry work this weekend, and I got splinters. Nice, Jay Hundo. Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate the support. It is the easiest and hardest money ever, for sure. Nice design. Grilling up some good food, sounds like. So I am short off that, well, that first inside bar, but it's 100% mindset for sure. Exclamation point pine in the chat, guys. We'll do a giveaway later in the stream. Yeah, patience is key, Terry. Darren Globex for sure. But yeah, we are kind of chopping the VWAP. I'm still looking. We're looking for that 808 for Roman to pass this, pass one of his accounts. So let's get that 808. Oh, for sure, Zaid. Yeah. It's hard. You get kind of numb to it after a while, trading. Good trading to me is boring. That's good trading. Where you don't have to make much effort. You're not full clinch every trade, you know. I think you should have just enough size where you're focused. Tom Hugard talks about that, where, you know, if you're, say you're on driving the Autobahn and you're driving 20 miles an hour, right? You're kind of laxed. You know, you're driving with your knee. You're eating a slice of pizza. Not that I've ever done any of this. But if you're driving 100 miles per hour or more, you know, you're hyper-focused, right? And that's kind of the way he describes, like, trading size. Is that, and I agree with this to a point. Like, if I'm trading one micro, I'm not focused at this point, like, in my trading career. Like, I'm just not. But if you're trading a little bit of size, now all of a sudden it's okay, all right, now let's pay attention here. You know, especially like when you're near a payout or something like that, or you're trying to get those daily payouts. It's like, you know, and that can be mentally exhausting for sure. This trade day want you to hold trades for a certain time. I don't know, Biblical. I don't know if they have any weird rules like that. Yeah, usually about 10 after 10 p.m. Eastern time, JD54 is when my take profit trader updates. Yeah, I'm also waiting for a past eval take profit trader. Yeah, that's right. If you're in 3 minis, for sure. right, we're still chopping that VWAP, unfortunately. Oh, I think I missed someone's sub. Oh, React to Visual. Thank you so much for the sub. Mohammed, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, cool, for sure. Tyler, you could get it this tonight. It could be your night. Take Profit Trader, 50K account credit, guys. You guys can get for a prize, or a 50K Tradeify growth account for a prize. Well, that's Pegasus. I do the exact same thing. So Take Profit Trader and Tradeday, both very tricky, because you want to get those day one payouts. And then it starts again tomorrow. Like, I'll take this day one payout with Tradeday today, and then tomorrow it kind of starts over. And then if I end up starting out the day red, then it's all of a sudden it's just like, do I stop trading and maybe come back tomorrow? Like, that's the trick, because I want those day one payouts. So, and then I had, like I said earlier, if you guys missed it, I was up $1,300 on a Tradeday funded account today, and I tried to push it over as well, and ended up blowing it because I wanted that Take Profit Trader credit. I mean, the Tradeday Take Profit Trader credit. I was reading the chat and speaking at the same time. I wanted that Tradeday daily payout. Yes, if Take Profit Trader, guys, if you get a credit, a free account for Take Profit Trader, you do have to pay the activation fees if you pass. Yep. So you get the account for free, the eval for free, but then if you pass, so essentially it's like getting a really cheap straight to funded account. The way I look at it. 2 points away from passing Roman. Oh man. Pine Sol, Donna says. Yes, love the Pine Sol. I did build a buffer, Crypto King. It's $2,000. That's the way I look at it. That is my buffer. Yeah, right now, Roman, we are just chopping sideways. I mean, really. I might just close this trade out. This trade is completely invalid, but there's really no setup. We're just going sideways. Only goes up, never forget. You have a buffer on trade day. Yeah, so it's 52. I got it up to $52,505. So $2,000 is the drawdown now. Oh, once I take the payout. So it's the same with it's trade day and Take Profit Trader are the same. Rookie's bull run. I am in the shorts. But might be flat here in a minute, but I don't know. So we do have this gap down here, but boy, it just doesn't seem to want to get down there. Good luck, sir. You're short as well. Good luck. If I trailed half on the slaps down, I would have passed on the last 2 short attempts. Yeah. That is a good strategy. I like to trade trail my stop when I have intraday trailing. Yeah, and top step, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. But I do like trail my stops sometimes. Like if I catch a trade and it's really moving with momentum, you know, I will trail my stop. Especially with Project X, it's super easy to just, you know, trail it. I love with Project X, it's so easy to scale in and out of trades as well. It's much easier than Tradeday. Exclamation point pine in the chat, guys. We'll do a moose race here in about 30 minutes. You hate Tradeday? Yeah. I just been trading with them so long that it's just. I like Quantower, I like Tradeday, I like Project X. Jonathan Trades, what is going on? The Tradeday app is horrible. Yeah, so the trick with Tradeday app is trade on the browser. Don't use the app. So if anyone's having an issue, if anyone tries to trade with Tradeday app, just like don't do it. Like just use the browser through your phone. If you have to. Yeah, design. I mean, I've been trading with them forever. That's my number one, but. The app on it, yeah, for sure. Design. Because if you have the app, the downloadable version, like Design's talking about, you can. I know he probably keeps TPO charts on a separate monitor or something, like I used to do. So Brian, you can have up to 11 total, but you have to. So you start off with 3 master accounts with Buellnox, and then once you get them past the buffer, so I believe it's $2,000 or something like that. Maybe 2,500. I'm not even 100% sure, but then you can activate another one, and then you can have up to 11. Let's take a look at gold just for the hell of it. Boy, big push down in gold today. Another inside buy. Boy, it is just choppy. Tradeify is getting Project X soon. Yes, they are. From what I hear. That's what you're waiting for? Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to me like how many people love Project X now. When they first came out, everyone hated it. Now everyone loves it. I think they're good. People complain about the slippage and stuff, but I've showed you guys slippage on Tradeday. I've showed you guys slippage on Quantower. I've seen slippage with every single account. I mean, every single platform pretty much. There's going to be a little bit of slippage. Sometimes slippage works in your favor too. But your profit and losses on the chart, yeah. Some people like that, some people don't. I personally, I don't know. There was a time where I hated looking at the profit targets on here, but then I'd only look at ticks, and then you get to know, like, well, so many ticks is worth so much money anyways, so you kind of always know. So that way I was trying to avoid trading my P&L, but it's like you just know. You trade it after a while, you kind of know your P&L anyway. The bastard sim market makers, yes. Roman, we'll do the giveaway here in about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, exactly. It's Royal Trades, yeah. So the giveaway tonight will be your choice of a 50K Take Profit Trader account credit or a 50K Tradeify growth account, which is the end of day account. So please have both of those sign-ins. You know, make sure you have a Tradeify sign-in and or a Take Profit Trader sign-in. Hey Sherry, what is up? I love Chuck Rose. I wouldn't mind Tradeday if I didn't have the left click order placement. Yeah. Might as well get it ready, Zayd. Stay tuned all this week, guys. We're going to do away some giveaways. I'm planning on trying to do... It'd be nice to do some a nice giveaway for when we hit 3,000 subs too. You stretching already? Get that moose ready. Get that moose juiced up. Bottom of the hour. Yep, about 30 seconds now. But yeah, we'll see. I'm short off. Here's what happens is I went short off this inside bar. We came up, we wicked above, we came back, and immediately pulled back, and I went short, and then I added again on some momentum, and then once I added the second contract, we just kind of came back, and we just been chopping the view up, so which is a little unfortunate, but exclamation point pine in the chat, Terry. Get in the moose race. See if we can actually get a push down here. I don't know, it's just not. Unfortunately, the market is not moving. Not moving like we wanted it to. Must be present too. If you guys are not present for the winning moose, then we will run it again. And please not be banned from Take Profit Trader or Tradeify or something. had this happen before with a giveaway. Someone won, and then I was like, this has actually happened twice. I tried to transfer the account, and then the affiliate manager or whatever I can't remember which prop it was, but then they were just like, oh, that person is banned. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so I guess we'll have to run it again. Jackson getting cooked. Yeah, I'm down. So I'm up a little bit. We took a Bielanox account. This was essentially you guys are just tuning in. I took a short off the very first inside bar. It was a beautiful trade. I essentially just took 1-to-1 off it to lock in day 10 for a Bielanox payout. And then I've continued to get chopped up on my funded futures. There's that 808, Roman. Finally. Maybe we can actually push down and fill this gap, but we have a mini gap down here at around 792 on the 1 minute. A little open gap. 808 beats. There we go. There's a nice 10 points there. See if we can break through that 800 now. Yeah, thanks you, JC Trades. So kind of a little bit of luck on this, but we'll take it. We'll take the luck. Uncooked James says yes. Cody, what's a good strategy for Apex 30% drawdown? That's like 700 max for 50k. So you just copy trade across small base hits. Yeah, that's kind of the way I look at it, Cody, is with Apex is just taking the base hit trades. Like, you can't, I'm not really looking to go home runs. I kind of do that with Bielanox too, and they don't even have that 30% drawdown rule, but it's just, with Bielanox and Apex, it's like, I'm not looking for big trades. I think that if you want to look for big trades, you trade with Top Step, Take Profit Trader, Tradeday, My Funded Futures Pro accounts, But yeah, that seems to be the recipe, that's, where a lot of people that have gotten massive payouts with Apex, they basically just kind of done that. They just look for base hits. If you look at Alpine, people like that, Nutty Bar even, they've gotten big payouts with Apex. They're just taking the base hit days, $300 to $400. One trade, two trades. I think you're going to see Apex come out with some changes soon. I like Apex. I still do. But I think as far as I can just tell you from affiliates goes, that Apex is no longer a top affiliate. Unless they have 90% off. So, Tech T, we'll do it around 6. When this says 6:50 up here, we'll do the giveaway. I'll shut it down, and so closer to 8 p.m. Eastern time, but maybe 5-10 minutes before, something like that. Methodical Man in the house. He wants those free accounts. Yeah, Mega H3, exactly. Yep. Yep. That's usually when I trade my best. You know, just a few trades, base hits, days. Not so much a base hit trade, but just base hit day. Sometimes a base hit trade can lead to a base hit day, but yeah. And then copying multiple accounts. I think that John Carter also wants some free accounts. Trade current futures, yeah. So they're yeah. Please. So I don't know if Tradeify is trade current, but I'll give you a choice: Tradeify or Take Profit Trader. So tonight. Methodical. I don't know. Moose Knuckles got a good chance at it tonight. So kind of holding up here at the 805s. See if we can break down below that 800. Looking for that open gap down there, 792s. Maybe we get there, maybe we won't. I think we get there eventually, but yeah, trade current. I've been there, man. I hear you. Methodical man's. We've both been there. Like, we've both have had to do DoorDash and everything else to buy evals. I've been there. But you know, not giving up is the key. You know, you got to be stubborn and not give up. Downward channel, I like that. What's going on, Eddie? Smash the like button too, guys, if you haven't came in. We're almost at 184 likes. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes. I don't think I've ever gotten over 200 likes before. So that would be pretty awesome. Yeah, you gotta be stubborn in hell. I'm still stubborn. Sometimes that's not good when it comes to trading, though. Sometimes you need to be unstubborn and walk away when you're red. And I struggle with that, too. Best loser wins, guys. That's definitely... Alright, I'm going to take this off. Take that off. So, we were down 500 something bucks. We're back down to 178. So, got some of it back. Trade current futures, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have a partner or someone that, you know, supports your trading. You know, I think that's very important. Because it's not easy. You're gonna go through a lot of ups and downs for sure. I did methodical on Bulenox. I took the first inside buy. But I didn't take it on the this core account. Based on my affiliate data, which firm is at risk of a rug pull? None of the ones that I actually am affiliated with, because I'm only affiliated really with the top dogs. So I do have affiliate links with funding ticks, but like I said, I don't promote them because I don't trade with them. But yeah, I'm only really affiliated with ones I promote is Apex, Beelinox, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, and yeah, Take Profit Trader. I think I said that. Tradeday. So ones that have been around for a while. But now, no matter what, Eddie, I get affiliate sales with Apex every single day. No matter what. Despite what people think, Apex is probably still the biggest. The gambler enabler, that's right. Trading on tilt. Yeah, J-Val. It's something I struggle with, for sure. I mean, I struggle with it myself. I go on tilt at least once a month. I don't know what it is or why, but it's something I definitely struggle with. Any tips? Yeah, so J-Val, so the biggest thing that's been helping me, you kind of touched up on it, but it's just having a personal daily loss limit. If you go in, like if I go in Top Step right now, X, and this has been key to my Beelinox payouts right here. We're on Top Step, but if I go in personal daily loss limit, I set it for $700, not 7,000. Liquidate and block. And then, oh, that was a profit target. I do that every time. 700. Personal daily loss limit. Personal daily loss limit, set it, save it, right? And then lock it so you can't change it. And no matter what, that account is saved. I cannot blow that account tomorrow. And I think that's been key to me. There's other things like Guardian Angel, like these third-party things that you can use, but yeah, tilt is a real thing for sure. Will this thing just flush? I know, Mr. Royal Trades. You looking for that gap too? Probably that open gap. I appreciate that, Cody. Yeah. No, I like to keep it real. One thing when I started this channel is like I told myself I'm just gonna be myself. I'm not gonna because starting this channel and talking to you guys every day is very out of character for me. My family is completely shocked that I'm doing this still. So I just told myself I'm just gonna be myself. I'm just gonna talk to you guys like. Just gonna be real. I'm not gonna fluff anything up. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna get in any Twitter wars unless it's with Methodical Man. But yeah. Jonathan, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Any advice for someone struggling to get payouts? So I don't know if I have any advice, but I can just tell you that just don't give up, because it took me a long time to get a payout, guys. And then once you cross over that that barrier. So here's a Twitter post that I posted back in 2024. 2021 0 payouts, 22 0 payouts, 23 0 payouts, and then 2024 60,000 in payouts. And I just said never give up, because it's just, you just have to be stubborn and then try to keep your expenses as low as possible, you know. And the other thing, and then another thing that helped me that get over that psychological barrier was looking at the account, like what I actually paid for the account. So like this, my Funded Future core account cost me what, $70. That's what I'm risking on every trade in my mind, is like I'm really risking $70. It's not the monopoly money that you see on the screen. Even when a funded account, so I get that a funded account, I start trading that funded account, I get in a trade, it's up $500. It's not really up $500, you know. If I'm down, say $500, I'm not really down $500. If I blow the account, I'm down $70 or whatever I paid for the account. I'm down $100. Just having that shift in mindset just really helped me get over that hurdle. Once I started thinking that way, I started getting payouts. I know it sounds crazy, but what do I do when I tilt? I just push buttons? Yes. When I blew that Tradeday funded account earlier today, I was just pushing buttons, and I was over leveraging, adding to losing trades, DCAing when I'm not supposed to be DCAing. It was no strategy behind it. It's like I'm adding to a losing trade, hoping it comes back my way. And I can tell you exactly when I blew it was on this push up right here. We just started grinding higher, and I kept adding and adding and adding, and we just kept grinding up until it blew the account. But yeah, so I'm not saying like go in and then just blow an account, like, oh, just full port it because I'm only risking $100, because you know what, $100 is a lot of money to most of all of us. So I'm not really saying that. It's just like that whatever you're seeing on the screen is monopoly money until you get a payout. Once you get the payout and then it goes into your bank account, then it's real money. You know, right now this is just monopoly money. None of this means anything. It just helped me get over the anxiety of it. I spent all the money in the boom boom room. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go in those places. They rob you blind. But yeah. So I hope that helps. So anyways, exclamation point pine in the chat. We'll get ready to do the giveaway. Your choice of a 50K growth account from Tradeify or a 50K take profit trader credit. Either one. Be your choice. I'll start getting the moose race set up. Let's see. If you guys haven't subscribed. Smash the like button. Let's get it over 200. Oh, we're at 193, guys. Let's get it over 200. Oh, I gotta log into my moose race. Yeah, Cody. So another thing, guys, like too, like if you're seeing a YouTuber or an influencer and they're only showing winning trades or winning days, like be aware like what they're trying to do. Like if they're trying to sell you something like a course or a paid Discord or a paid indicator, be very suspicious of that. Okay. The traders, the YouTubers that are not trying to sell you anything, you know, they just want you to be here to help support them. They want you to use their code to help support the channel, things like that. You know, those are not the people that I'm talking about. It's the people that are actually selling the paid Discords and the paid services and things like that because they want you to sign up. None of those traders are going to say that they're a bad trader because they want you to sign up for their accounts, for their paid services. So that's for the new traders, you know. It's a public service announcement. But let's see. Getting the moose race set up, guys. I'll give you guys 2 minutes. So when this when this hits 6:55, I'm gonna stop the giveaway, the entries, and we'll run the moose race. Must be here, must be present, and we'll do that. Yeah, especially if they're right. If they're trying to sell you, I love Chuck Roast. If they're trying to sell you an indicator, yeah. My experience is there really is no magic sauce. It's just about picking an edge. So if you're trading ICT, fair value gaps, if you're trading Bollinger Bands or whatever you're trading, like the trick is to just stick with that edge. Like someone was saying earlier, like when I go on tilt, personally, Cody was saying, it's like, what do you do? And I was like, I just push buttons. I don't trade my edge, you know. Have I traded stocks or yeah? So I used to swing trade stocks, Alex, and I currently trade options on the side on a personal account. Yeah, it's just JVal. So ICT, it's just if it clicks with someone, like if they can study it and they pick one of those strategies, so whether it's the turtle soup or the silver bullet or an IFVG, it's like if it clicks with them, then so be it. I'm not the first trader to ever trade inside bar. You know, it's not a new concept. It's just something that kind of stuck with me, and I just started trading it, you know. Solo trades, what is up? I think it's going to reverse. I don't know. I feel like we chopped the VWAP until Tokyo Open, personally. Oh, no, it's cool, J-Val. I mean, yeah. I ain't got nothing. I don't have anything against anybody, anyone's strategy, really. If it works and makes you money, then do it. You know, that's the best thing. All right, guys, I'm closing the giveaway. I trade moon phases. That's why I'm always up. So I might go in tilty when it's a full moon. I don't know. That could be a thing. Guys, we got over 200 likes. Thank you so much for the support. So I got Tyler in there as Moose Knuckles. So if Tyler, his name actually pops up, then he doesn't actually win. He only can win with Moose Knuckles. So let me get the Moose Race fired up. Big Moose Race tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Your choice. Take Profit Trader. 50K growth account or a 50K take profit trader. Maybe I already said that. Never mind. I don't know what I just said. Here we go. Good luck. Willie C on the outside. There's 251 Mises. Must be present to win. We'll give you 1 minute to claim your prize. If not, we'll run the moose again. Who's it gonna be? Oh, someone's pulling up. Oh, Sire. Sire. Sire here. Yes, let's go, Sire. Sire is a good supporter. Rigged. Where is Moose Knuckles? We gotta check see where Moose Knuckles plays. Methodical Man. 79th. I finished way down here. 140th. Did I pass Moose Knuckles? Terry's way down to the bottom. I know it's in here. 150th, I missed it. Oh, Hitchman, you want 150th? Yeah. Have to look back. Sorry, like 69th. I know it's in there. I typed it in. $64. Boy, why I cannot? I didn't get my eyes checked. There it is. It's 64. I gotta get my eyes checked. Holy cow! Congratulations, Sire. Sire, you in the Discord? You're probably on the Discord, right? All right, cool. Yeah, just DM me in the Discord. And just let me know. Let's see which one you want. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord, the link's on top. It's free. I'll message you, Sire. So it's for a 50K growth account or a take profit trader 50K credit. So whichever one you want. Oh yeah, cool. All right, Sire, I'll send that off. I'm not really sure how it works, Sire. It's first Tradeify account I've ever given away. So I will email that to the Tradeify affiliate manager, and I'm sure they'll email you or credit you or somehow. I'm not really sure how it works, but congratulations. Wow. Now we're gonna go fill that gap. So we got that open gap down here. We're around 792s. Looks like we're gonna. Oh really, methodical? That's it. That's not what they told me in my email, but. Huh. Wow, we actually held that, huh? What a bounce. Oh, okay, I understand now. They didn't give you a code, methodical, to give away. They give the person a code. I like that much better. I got it. All right, Sire, I sent that off, and hopefully you'll see that in a day or two. Yeah, guys, so currently, Tradeify still got that Lightning funded deal going on. For the 25Ks and the 50K accounts, use code PINE. I appreciate it. Show you real quick. So use code PINE, $175 for 25K take profit. Tradeify account. Fund it straight to funded, and $250 for a 50K straight to funded account. When you use code PINE, so this is a lightning deal. This is gonna end tonight, and then they're gonna have deals all week long. So I don't know what they're gonna be, but for the next 10 days, they're gonna have deals, I guess, to celebrate their 1-year anniversary. So, but yeah, use code PINE with Tradeify. and all the other props, guys. Take Profit Trader. I really appreciate you guys using my code PINE, all caps, and my funded futures as well. Code PINE. You guys know the deal. And Beelanox and Apex and all those too. Trade Day. I got a daily payout with Trade Day today. 505 bucks. Pine with a capital P. That's the only weird one for Trade Day. So I appreciate you guys. Roman, no, I think we're just heading to fill that small gap for one down into the 1 minute. If we look at the 1 minute, I mean, because we got that open gap down here, 192s. I think we're just gonna try to fill that, and where it goes from there, I don't know. But thanks, guys. Take it easy. I will see you guys tomorrow. Smash the like button on your way out, and yeah, use code PINE to help support the channel. And I appreciate all of you. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Congratulations, sire. Peace. Oh, one more thing. If you guys got any social medias, I know Sire has tweeted out my stream before. If you guys got any social medias, tweet out the stream. Tweet out the channel. Let's get over 3,000 subs. And we'll do a really nice giveaway. Alright, that's all I got. Peace, guys.